on YouTube? It's your boy Jita, and I'm back with another review. This time I have Robot Spirits Damashi RX-78GP02A Gundam. And here is the box that he comes in. I want to display number 257 in the series. And here's some product shots on the side, what he can do, what he comes with, what he looks like. Same thing on the back. Product shot on the side, product shot on the bottom, Gundam on top, off the box goes. And inside the box, along with your GP02, you get a bunch of accessories. Not as much as the 01, but a good bit nonetheless. You come with his bazooka. It comes in two pieces, as seen in the anime. And if you put those together, you just peg it in like so, like that. Has a trigger, it moves back and forth. And this accessory right here attaches to the back of the figure, like just pick it in like so, like that. He comes with two booster effects that can go in multiple places on this figure, and I'll point those out a little bit later. You come with a hand tree to store your hands on. Comes with extra antenna, V-fin, in case you break the one that's already on him. Comes with a little blast effect to give him a little bit of effect to right here. I'm not sure, I don't think it's for the rifle because he doesn't have a beam rifle, he has a bazooka, a nuclear launching bazooka. So this can be used for the beam saber at a higher power output. Same thing with the 01. I should have mentioned that in that review. Along with that, you come with two other beam saber effects. Could come with two beam sabers on the bot itself. It comes with a swooshing effect for said beam saber. It comes with, let's see, yeah, 4 sets of alternate hands for various things. Holding hand, like a trigger hand right there. Comes with relaxed hands. And also some stylized pose hands. And he comes with his shield, which is actually also a cooling system, as we learned in the anime. And it's very nicely detailed, very nicely painted. No problem whatsoever. And for the figure himself, here we are. GP02. You get the 02 on his shoulder. Looks very nice. Very, very nice. This is one of my favorite. This probably is my favorite Gundam of all time. This one, I'm not sure why he doesn't have that much capabilities as far as offensive and stuff like that, but he just looks cool, badass, like the way he was portrayed in that the 00A3 Starter's Memory anime. It was just awesome, so I always loved him ever since then. Well, one thing about this, the coloring seems to be off. I can't check the animation to be exact, but he's he's gray. Like would be white. At least it was my model kit, I believe. I'm no longer have that model kit anymore, so this could be accurate. I'm not sure, but yeah, he looks great. He is painted to the nines, not to the nines, but the paint apps on here are very, very, very well done. You get the yellow, which is hard to produce on plastic. And it doesn't seem like there's any underuse of it, nothing bleeding through. Yeah, and some red paint. And boosters right there. And like I said, you can plug these in various points on the figure. The boosters right there, on his feet, and you rotate this down, it brings this down, you can put it in right here, and you can plug it in right there. So yeah, lots of points on this guy. You can plug this in it. And as far as articulation goes, the head looks up about that much, looks down. He has a little neck articulation for some added downward motion. I think you got a hinge right here, so he can look up a little bit more there. Yeah. Butterfly shoulders, you get in, and you got a little bit more give on that. So it's like on the box, he can kind of like grab his arms if you work it. And speaking of arms, these rockets go up like so. They're on another hinge. They can also articulate right here on double hinge. Be careful with this antenna, like so. And it allows for the arm to go up. Rotate at the bicep, upper bicep. Bend the elbow 90 degrees on a single hinge. And it goes outward like so, kind of breaks the arm. I guess it's for holding the launcher, maybe, for articulation purposes. Must be a reason for it to be there because it was in the instructions. Oh yeah, as far as the, like I said, the boosters right here, they're on a double hinge. So, and as I just showed you, this comes down. The boosters themselves are on a ball joint, so they get some articulation out of that. Rotate this one down also. The backpack is also articulated right there. It has waist rotation. He has an ab crunch. Here's on the ball joint, the waist is, so you can get a little bit great ab crunch. Hip skirts move out the way. This opens up for your flight stand if you choose. And this, his leg joint, I've never seen this before. It's on a ball joint. His hips are on a ball joint, or ball joints. And you get the backward about that much. You get the forward up out to here, and you can get a little bit more forward if you rotate the hips. The hips do rotate forward. Like so. I don't know if you saw that or not. So you can get a little bit more articulation out of them hips. It's like on a it's on some kind of hinge system. I don't know what to call it. Besides just getting the normal range of motion going forward, you can rotate it on that joint. Here's a peg hole right there for a flight stand. Also, knees are on a nice little mechanism, like a slider and also a hinge. So you get a great range of motion out of that knee. It's more than 90 degrees. Feet, the foot goes all the way down like so. The toe, the claws in the toe, they do move out the way also. And the foot itself is on, there's a double hinge and a ball peg. So it's like, so there's all kinds of ranges of motion you can get out this foot, which is kind of bananas. I've never seen it like this before on a Gundam figure. But yeah, you get everything. The heel also moves. No, the heel does not move, sorry. Yeah, it does move. Let's make it correct. Corrected myself. Yeah, heel moves. You get an ankle rocker because the foot's on the ball joint. And like I just showed you, there's all kinds of articulation out of that foot. And other special features, beam sabers. The hilts are on his sides right here. They come like that in the package. Pull it out. Yeah, saber, and you can take your beam effects and plug it in. And he should be able to hold it just fine. And the hands are on a softer plastic, so you don't break them. But they hold the weapons just fine. Really, very snug. And also the shield itself, it can store the other part of the bazooka. Just open this up. Take this side first with the handle on it. That up. And you put this in with the barrel side face down. It should conform around this little groove spot right there. Set inside, close it up, and it's locked in. And he can't hold this in his hand. And this handle does rotate around so you can get whatever angle you need it for. In there, it'd probably be, and like I said, these hands are a tight fit. I don't think there's any other hand that will hold this. Yeah, there he goes. He's holding it. And it kind of makes him a little bit front heavy, but with these bigger feet and the toe articulation and whatnot, kind of helps him balance out. And for the bazooka effect, all you gotta do is bring this around. It's only a hinge joint. Watch out for your antenna. And you just rotate it around as far as you can. And you go ahead and plug this in, like so. And to get him to hold it. And there he is with the bazooka. And it's nice that these thruster pieces, they do rotate also. So you can rotate this out the way if you need to. Sadly, there is no bazooka effect or firing effect for this. There is one in the instructions that say it is sold separately though. Let's go ahead and get to the size comparisons. Here he is with Gundam Unicorn. Here he is with Gundam Sandrock. Here he is with Masterpiece Wheeljack. And here he is with GP01, his brother. Now, like I said, the coloring are different on each. I'm not sure that's accurate or not. I gotta go back and watch the anime. But yeah, they look good together. And here the two are with GP01's clashing effect. And that looks very nice on the camera. It looks very, very nice. It's a dangerous thing. You can like draw blood from your fingers if you're not careful, but it looks very, very nice. Okay, y'all, there you have it. He is a great figure. It's like I said about every figure I get. But yeah, he truly is great. The only thing I got a problem with is the coloring. A little bit dark for my taste, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe I remember it wrong, but if it is, it's fine. But I wish it wasn't as dark. I mean, it's gray. Or I guess that word is dark compared to white. The white coloring. But yeah, other than that, he's a great figure. The paint apps are awesome. I don't see any blemishes. And again, mileage may vary on that. The sculpt is all there. All the little details all throughout you will see on the Gundam is there. Like I said, it's from the anime line, so it's not as super detailed as probably a model kit would be. But the details that are there that should be there are there. The bazooka cannon is a little bit tricky to get, but once you do, it is in there. Same thing for the shield. It's kind of tricky to get him holding the shield in a decent pose, but once you figure it out, you can get it to work. He has tons of articulation to be expected from the Robot Damashi line. I think there's a Bandai Universe one, a Gundam Universe one coming out also. I'm not sure how those figures are. I heard they're not as articulated as these Robot Damashi ones. But that's another option for you if you're not happy with this or it's too much out of your price range. But yeah, it comes with tons of accessories that you would need, except for the bazooka or the projectile from the bazooka, or at least a blast effect for the bazooka would have been appreciated. But we did not get that. But everything else. All right, y'all, that's been me, Jeter. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see y'all next time.